Hi. Before we begin this video, a quick disclaimer. This video, it reflects my understanding and my research, and I'm not here to challenge anyone's faith or personal belief system. I respect that Jyotish means different things to different people, and I'm simply offering my side of it. My name is Harshali, and this is my YouTube channel, Akshatra. I built this channel to understand with all of you guys what occult sciences stand for and if they are truly sciences. I like to overthink, like genuinely, pathologically overthink a lot. So when I started hearing things in my adolescence, things like, oh, she's a manglik, she's gonna have trouble getting married, or she has Shani Sadi Sati running, so the next 7 years of her life are gonna be extremely difficult, or things like Kundali mein Kal Sarpadosh hai, there's gonna be infertility, there's gonna be divorce, there's gonna be professional failure. And I didn't just accept that. I got really, really angry because I have watched people that I love, people that are extremely close to me, they would make real life decisions based on this. They would skip relationships, they would end engagements, they would live in fear of a planet, they would give up job offers. And I kept asking myself, where is this even coming from? Is this actually what Jyotish says? Or is it something that someone decided that Jyotish is going to say? So I did what every overthinker does, and I went on and studied it myself. From what I discovered, majority of it is influenced by fear. Fear is the gap between true knowledge and its accessibility. Fear. So, when I came to understand this all started from spite. It started from rage. But it ended up in being knowledge. Fear, it rarely stems from the truth, but it always comes from a lack of it. Let me explain. In 1935, someone named Thomas Babington Macaulay, he brought in a policy that pushed all of our cultural studies, all of the Vedas, all of the Upanishads and the Shastras, all of them out of the education system. And in place, a westernized way of learning was brought in. And when our cultural knowledge like this gets fragmented, it is so very easy for fear to fill its gap. And when it does, you get yourself very intelligent people monetizing off of your fear. So what exactly is Jyotish, if not this? The Mundaka Upanishad lists it by name as a recognized field of knowledge. That means it's not folklore, it is not superstition, it is not Pandit telling you कि आपकी गर्लफ्रेंड मांग ले कि आपको उससे ब्रेकअप कर लेना चाहिए. No, this is a foundational text. Brihat Parasara Hora Shastra, the blueprint for Jyotish. It opens up with the line, Jyotish, the supreme limb of the Vedas, has 3 divisions, Hora, Ganita, and Samhita. That is prediction, mathematics, and collective pattern recognition. Rishi Parashar writes 97 chapters of planetary archetypes, of house systems, of timing frameworks, of mathematical calculations, and astronomy. When you understand this, it sounds a lot more like a framework built to understand human complexity, human life. And the truth is, Mangal doesn't curse you, Shani doesn't punish you. No planet is against you. There's no bad kundali or no God just waiting to ruin your life. These are parts of you. This is you, they are you. And just like every part of a person has their strengths and their weaknesses, so do these planets. In Yajurveda, forgive me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, there is a line called Yatha Pinde Tatha Brahmande. That means, as is the body, so is the cosmos. To understand the science behind this, let's start with something we can already accept. The moon, it has a gravitational force, yes, and it is strong enough to move oceans. We call this the tidal force. This is literally documented in every physics textbook. The human body is approximately 60% of water. Now, if you think about it, if the moon has a gravitational pull strong enough to affect tides of an entire ocean, what makes us think that it has zero effect on us? Research shows that people take longer to fall asleep during the lunar cycle, even with no visual access to the moon. The average female menstrual cycle, it lasts for 29.5 days. So does the lunar cycle. There is a pattern here that we choose to recognize or not. Every planet, it emits a certain electromagnetic radiation. The sun emits radiation that literally governs your circadian system. It governs your vitamin D production, your mood. Jyotish simply extends the same logic that every planetary body, it has its own frequency. And those frequencies, they interact with living systems, which also include us. Rahu and Ketu, the most fearsome thing being marketed on nowadays, they're called shadow planets. In reality, they are nothing but the lunar nodes of the moon. Jyotish is it's not voodoo dressed up as science. It is something that was built before we had the instruments to explain what they were accurately tracking. I'm not trying to say that Jyotish has all the answers. I'm not asking you to believe in anything. मैं ये नहीं कह रही हूँ कि आपकी life fix होने वाली है by wearing a certain gemstone or doing a certain puja. No, I'm simply asking for you to consider that maybe the version of Jyotish that was shown to us, it wasn't the real one. That a system that is so old, so mathematical and detailed, it can't be narrowed down to just fear. From my research, I understood that truth is kinder than fear. No planet is your enemy. No chart is a death sentence. Every placement in your chart is simply asking to be understood. I have never believed in fear of God. I have always believed in love of God. And if this kind of content is something you'd like to hear more about, or if you'd like to know more about, I'd love to know what you think. I'd love to know your experiences surrounding Jyotish, and if there have been any scary incidents like the ones I mentioned. This is my very first video. Thank you. And if you subscribe to me, welcome to Akshatra.